Oh, yeah.
Hey, Goat Knucklers. Welcome to another episode. I believe it's 59 to Go Knuckle Talk with Flo. I am Flo. Don't forget, when you're on the YouTube channel, subscribe to that channel, hit that notification bell, like the video, and leave a comment. So let me go ahead and introduce you. And why am I introducing you, Lisa? I mean, everybody knows who the hell you are. But anyway, there's Lisa Nolan Hafner. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Flo. How are you?
So who's this motley crew of kids here?
We have a motley crew. We have a fun crew here tonight. Class of 85. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to introduce everybody and then go back to each one of you and ask you where you're living now. So please welcome on our show tonight, Christy Aday, Linda Gaither, Tiffany Schwam, William Hancock, Heath Bozeman, Melissa Dorman, Reed Rowell, and Sean Hunter. So I'm going to start with the girls. Tiffany, where are you living?
Right here in Plainview.
Excellent. Linda?
Right here in Plainview.
Christy?
I moved back to Plainview about 4 years ago.
Awesome. Melissa?
Hi, I'm in Plano, Texas, just north of Dallas.
Okay, you're close to me. Sean?
Right outside of Nashville.
Excellent. Reed?
I'm here in Plainview. I've been back about 6 years.
Okay. Heath?
Plainview. I took over the area engineering office here about 8 years ago.
Awesome. William, last but not least.
Spur, Texas.
Spur, Texas.
Spur.
Your
Okay.
great, big, thriving metropolis.
Welcome, everyone. We're so glad you're here.
Yeah, and
Thanks.
guys, this is the committee, the 40th reunion committee, right? 40 years, guys. Time flies, huh?
Don't
You
remind
guys
us.
are old as fuck. You guys
Yeah.
are old as fuck. Shit, 40 years. Come on.
You should know.
So, you're older than I am.
Next one to know one.
How old are
Hey,
you,
by the way,
Flo?
you can curse on this show, by the way.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I thought it was mild cursing. Woo!
Hey,
let's-
let's kick it off, right?
Melissa, he's
And
going to be 61 next month.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
drinking water. Yeah, 61.
I just turned 60. He's going to be 61.
Well, you all look great.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, guys, who's the head person of this committee?
It's Christy.
Christy. So,
William.
so Christy, how's everything going with the reunion, and how did you get this gig?
I think planning's going pretty well. Really, we have a Facebook page that we've had for past couple of reunions, and there started to be some chatter about the 40th coming up. And so I just stepped out there and I said, let's get it going, and asked for some volunteers, and all these fine people showed up, both at our in-person meetings and online. And we've been meeting pretty regularly since we started, and just started signing up people. And I think we have 25 people or so signed up right now. So it's going pretty well.
And it's a 25 include you 8?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And more every day.
Well, and hopefully the spouses are coming.
That's right. Yeah, we have plenty of spouses and girlfriends and boyfriends and significant others and all of those. Right, William?
That is correct, Mundo.
So, and we've also invited anybody else that wants to attend. You know, all of us like to hear from some of our fellow Bulldogs from other classes. We don't get to see other classes. So anybody that's around that wants to show up is welcome, and parents and friends and family. We love to see everybody.
That's
cool.
great, because all of us were friends with upperclassmen and lowerclassmen, especially if you had siblings. So you weren't just friends with your classmates. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's what I thought. One of my favorite things that actually Michael used to do was the reunion. What'd you call it? I can't remember.
NRR.
Yeah, NRR that we had in Dallas a couple of times. And that was always so fun, getting to see people from the 80s, some 90s. And so I love it when all different classes show up and you get to see people that you haven't seen in a while.
That is, if you could remember the Galleria or the one in Dallas.
I know they were fun. They were fun. So, Melissa, why did you decide to get involved?
Oh my goodness. Well, it's weird. I've been really nostalgic lately about growing up, high school years, childhood years. My mom passed away in 2018, and my dad just passed away in May of this year. And so it's just the people that have come out of the woodwork to offer condolences and tell me stories about my folks and the impact they had on them. It just has made me want to stay plugged into Plainview. And when Christy moved back and she was the natural one to head this up because of her connection with the city, I thought, well, why not? So I just volunteered to send out the Zoom links. I didn't know I was going to have a real role. I just, sent a computer link so people could participate by Zoom. But it's all worked out
Very
great.
important part of it.
Yes, that's awesome. So, does anybody else hear the background? Like there's a radio or somebody talking or?
Yeah,
did.
I'm
I
picking it
noticed
up.
that Reed's little deal lights up when the noise is.
Yeah.
Heath, they may be yours. Can you mute yours real quick, Heath?
Sure.
See what happens?
It's Reed.
No, it's Heath.
It's
Oh,
Heath.
it is?
Heath. So
Oh,
no, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not.
Heath, undo yours.
What about William with your fan on?
No,
I don't have anything on.
it's voices.
Oh well.
There are voices in my head.
There are voices in my head.
It's like that
I'm hearing
song
it
about cheap
sounds
trick
like a
drink
Damn
police.
poltergeist.
Well, Reed, what about you, man? Why'd you join this committee?
I'm kind of in the same way as Melissa, and honestly, I was one of those people. It took 50 years for me to grow up, and then when I did, I realized how much I'd missed the people that meant the most to me. And so when Christy kind of put it out there, I was like, you know what? I'm at least going to show up and see what I can do. If you just want to know the truth, mostly all I've done is agree with whatever they've done. But it's been nice to, see people. I mean, we all live in the same town, but we all have lives, and you don't really get to see each other or anything like that. I see Christy at some of the events that happen in Plainview and stuff like that. But, we're all busy, even if you're living in the same town. So, and we are getting older, so I want to help if I can, and I want to put my best foot forward because I haven't always done that selfishly. So that's my story, and I'm sticking
Oh,
to
we
it.
love you, Reed.
Cool.
Awesome.
Girls, either Linda or Tiffany. Who?
Sure. I'll go first. So I did see it when Christy put it out there, and I'd actually talked to Christy a time or two and told her that she needed to be in charge. So, she took on that gracefully. But Tiffany actually is the one that said, let's go, Linda, let's help. So,
Well, you asked
showed up.
and I said, yes.
So
We're here.
why, Tiffany? Why?
Well, we're here in Plainview, and I thought that would be a lot of help to kind of put things together, just living here. And then, of course, I love getting to see the classmates. So
Okay.
I was excited about it. I've been to a couple reunions. And they're all-
Yeah, there's that noise again. So
Dawn,
yeah, it's
what about
okay.
you?
Anyway, William, now tell me the truth. It's about the booze, right?
All the above.
No, seriously, what'd you get on this committee?
Sean dared me, and Christy told me I had to.
He's honest.
Yeah.
I'm scared of Christy, and I run every chance I get. I saw her at Costco's, and I had to run the other direction because she told me I needed to get busy.
My gosh.
Was she on her skates like back when she was
No.
working at Sam's?
No.
I'm not sure all these people know that story.
Oh,
Yeah, when she wore the skates at Sam's, man, she was 6'10".
That's right.
wow.
Sean, what about you, brother? Oh, well, you mentioned you weren't on the committee, so
I didn't know I was on the committee. William just told me to join a Zoom meeting, so I did. And anyway, William came to visit. I really had a good time, enjoyed it, and I thought I'd like to come see some other people that I hadn't seen in a while. So that's why I'm here.
Oh, cool. And last but not least, Heath.
Christy said I had to be on the committee.
Oh, damn, Christy. You should have probably the high attendance of all reunions because you're going to tell people to go to the damn reunion.
I know
Oh,
things on these people.
well, I deal with Christy quite a bit through the city since she's the director on the Economic Development Board, and I'm with TxDOT. And right now, when y'all come, I'm going to have most of the town probably tore up. So just be
great.
prepared. Yeah,
That's why he's on the committee to warn us.
Yeah. I've got 2 bridges we'll be ripping out in town and putting back, and then we've got Quincy Street. It's all tore up. We were redoing it. So,
Wow.
Yeah, thanks, Heath.
yeah.
Right into
You're welcome.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quincy's a gym.
Oh boy.
Well, I had to get the city to move all their utilities out because their water line kept blowing up. So as soon as they moved them out, I said, we'll fix the road.
Nice.
Excellent.
Short-term pain for long-term gain.
Yes.
I'm on track.
Yes, for sure. Well, you'll find being on this committee, if you haven't already, that you'll bond in a new and unique way after all these years, and you'll be so glad. And the reunion will have so much more meaning to you knowing that you had a hand in bringing it to fruition. I know that was my experience from joining the committee 2 years ago. I hope y'all are having fun.
Oh, absolutely.
It's been fun. It hasn't been work, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Well, with 20-something, y'all need to start working.
Yeah,
So
we need to work.
let's talk about that. So let's see, girls, Linda and Tiffany, what are you guys doing to promote 40th reunion?
As far as like, well, our pages.
Anything.
Yes,
Facebook,
Facebook,
social media, for
yes.
sure.
And then when I run into people, I try to tell them about it. And I've texted a few people that some of them have responded, some of them haven't, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you tell them that Christy said so, they'll be there. Oh, that, right?
Some of them are scared of Christy. I hate to say that.
Damn, what did I do?
No, I think some of them just we haven't reached them yet, but hopefully we can with this many people on our committee. Yeah. Hopefully
we'll working
start
on it. Yeah.
Did y'all like divide out your class and assign a certain number of people per committee member to reach out to?
Well, that would have been smart, wouldn't it?
That's a great idea. We should
you?
So Melissa Bratcher had gotten our yearbook pictures and scanned them page by page. And so we went through there and figured out who is not on Facebook so that we could try to reach them individually. And from there, I started the sort of morbid task of trying to figure out who all had passed away so that we could do our in memoriam. And so I decided to take on that task. But through this, we've realized we've lost touch with so many people. So we're staying on our Facebook page to try to keep the list going of who we've reached out to and who we still need to reach out to. So
yeah, I mean, like Lisa mentioned, we divided the classmates alphabetically, and we contacted those people. And it helped. I mean, we reached out to several, and one other thing that helped us, and the class of '84 copied us, is we put our senior photo on our profile.
Saw that.
So you guys should do that.
We'll be having a meeting next week to
divide up.
To do all these.
Yeah. Now you can go to classmates.com and you can sign up and you can have access to your yearbook. So that's where I got the photos from promotion there. So you can do screenshot and just put it on your profile. Man, you guys got to get the word out there. That's That's the fun part.
Yeah, and we created a Google spreadsheet that had everybody alphabetically and then who was assigned, which committee member, like, the first 20, to Tiffany and the next 20 to Linda. And so that once you contacted, you would put on there called or left message or, that way everybody in the committee could see, has access to that spreadsheet, and you're just updating it as you go. And it helped us stay, fairly organized through the.
You guys,
Yeah,
you guys are really organized.
Right?
Yeah, we use Google Docs, and that's and it was
Google
live.
Docs.
So whenever anybody revised it, it was live. So everyone that had access could see it. So yeah,
Great.
guys.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, what I had fun is when I reached out to people, and some of them were cool about hearing from me, and there were a few like, whatever Flores. But no, man, you guys got if you want to get, what is your goal anyway? Your budget. What's your number of classmates you need to have to hit your budget number?
75 to 100. Is that what we?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's easy, guys, because that includes spouses, girlfriends, boyfriends.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So well, cool. What anyone read, or Melissa, what's the activities? Let's start with Friday.
Friday is Presbyterian Church, where everybody used to go to the dances. If you want to take in the football game, there's a home football game. And if you don't want to do that, we've got the back room at the Elks. Is that correct?
Yes.
It starts at 7 o'clock.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
I haven't got the church yet, but I think I got it locked in since I go there. But.
So I'm sorry. So what we have is a football game on Friday night.
Friday night football game. Yep.
I'm pretty sure I can convince them.
And if you don't want to go do the football thing, we have the Elks. And I think is there going to be a cash bar?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, cash bar.
Yeah, not at the church though.
Still place.
Might as well. No, that was always.
It's Presbyterian. They do drink.
You'll
I
have to
believe.
drink in the parking lot like you did when we used to dance there.
So you're saying at the church it's an open bar?
In the parking
That's
lot.
a no.
In the parking lot.
I never did. I took mine in the church.
Yeah, well, that times have changed.
Every drink when I
Who's
was-
who's playing that weekend?
Lubbock Cooper.
Lubbock Cooper. So
Really?
if you go to myevent.com where you register, it has a schedule. And so the 6 o'clock Friday night is the meet and greet at First Presbyterian. And then 7 o'clock is Plainview versus Lubbock Cooper. And then also at 7, for those that don't want to do the football game, is the Elks Club. And then Saturday, we have a golf. Is it a scramble or just playing the course?
Just playing.
Playing the course at 8 o'clock. So, William, go easy Friday night.
I'm chauffeuring Sean, so I'll be doing okay.
William has never
All
gone
right.
easy. He doesn't know the meaning of go easy.
Yeah.
I'll be carrying precious cargo Friday and Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
No?
What's that?
Okay.
My wife.
Sean, yeah, I'm on to be carrying Patty and Ginger.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be
Who's
careful.
going to carry your
I ain't got to
ass?
worry about Sean.
Hey, Melissa, do
Yeah.
we need to have football tickets ahead of time, or you just buy those at the gate?
I do not know the answer to that. Are those included in our
No,
registration?
they're separate.
Okay.
The way the
Alright.
team's
So
been.
I want to go back to Presbyterian. Is that the happy hour, right?
No, we're going to gather at
No.
the Presbyterian Church.
No happy hour there.
No, I figure we'll have some finger foods and just some snacks and stuff there. Everybody just can get around and talk. We'll have some other drinks that are not alcoholic, and then and it's kind of a meet and greet. If you want, parking's not a big deal. If my youngest just graduated, and she was in band, so the team's okay. It's probably they'll be all right. I'm pretty sure you just buy the tickets and walk right in. They've never had a sold out crowd, but who knows? This might be the year the Bulldogs really start playing well.
Oh, nice.
But,
So,
hey,
As far as
William,
happy hour goes, back in the day, we had to go to this little town called Nazareth to get our happy hour beverages.
William, are you having a seizure?
Sean doesn't know what you're talking about.
John has no idea. Is this not ringing a bell with anyone?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
No,
All right.
no one's
Well,
ever heard of George.
No.
I was gonna say
so it's like that one time in band camp, right?
that one time, yeah, that I drove to Nazareth in my 1976 Caprice Classic. With a broken cruise control that would go, oh, that was so much fun. Yeah, so, but I hear that now you can actually buy happy hour beverages in Plainview.
Yes.
Yeah, you can buy them right there at the Allsup's.
Yep. So things have changed.
So burrito and a beer now, huh?
That's right.
That's a great
That's
combination.
That is living.
Yes,
B&B
it is. That's
has a new
Plainview right there.
meaning.
B&B, exactly. So after, okay, golf in the morning, and then what else? Saturday.
We have a 10 a.m. trap shooting. Heath, you are hosting that.
Right.
And
one of
bring
the
your
throwers
own.
is down, so we may be down to just the one thrower if I can't get
Oh,
that
boy.
part.
Bring your
Yeah.
own rifle.
Shotgun.
Are you sure you want some of these guys there, Heath?
Hey,
Trap shooting?
I tried to get into golfing. I never liked it, so I do trap shooting. I coach the 4-H kids in it, so we've got used to the range.
Do you have a solid release that everyone can sign? If not,
No.
I'll prepare.
The lawyer
Yeah,
coming
the
out.
Lawyer will get
The
you.
lawyer's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to protect ourselves.
Yes, you should. You should.
Well, I was going to use the 4-H one, but yeah, if you want to build one up, that'll be good.
And then we've got the 1 o'clock tour of PHS. We will try to find our lockers, and then we're going to do a sip and shop at 3 o'clock, where we see the new and exciting stores in Plainview, which I follow on Facebook, and I just think it looks so exciting. So I can't wait to go shop. And then 7 o'clock is the Tombstone Event Center dinner, music, and fun. Barbecue dinner.
You said sip earlier. A sip.
Sipping
They
those
have
And shop.
beverages.
What are you sipping?
Wine?
Tiffany.
wine.
Tiffany will demonstrate.
Yes, that Tiffany, there you go. That's exactly what you will do. Exhibit A.
Well, cool. It sounds
is
like Are
Mason.
you guys gonna have a DJ or a live band or?
Sean's
Christy's going to make a playlist. Remember?
John's
I'm bringing a
karaoke.
speaker.
I think I did volunteer to make a playlist.
We
So
need
yeah, I'm
to-
making a playlist.
Yes, there
Okay.
you go.
Oh heck, all you have to do is get some speakers and just YouTube 80s music, and you're
I was
done.
just gonna say, I mean,
Lots of
serious
Lover
80s,
Boy on there.
yeah,
Oh.
80s on 8, Rick
That's right.
Springfield. Yeah.
So if I could say a little bit about,
Heath likes Lover Boy.
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Linda, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, go Linda.
So, yes. So a little bit about the event center. It's called Tombstone. It's owned by Bill Westbrook, and it's out on South Day, just right across the railroad tracks. But he's really been working hard on it. The class of '84 had theirs there last year, and I talked to you. Also, he does have music available. He
Hang
has
on, hang on, Linda, because we can't hear you. So I'm going to get to the bottom of this. William,
I think it's Linda. I think it's you guys.
I think it's Reed. I see Reed's screen lighting up
Yeah,
when
I do too. When that
Oh.
comes up, is his screen's going
yeah.
off.
Okay.
If you can mute until you speak, there we go. Let's try that.
Okay,
Go,
now
Linda.
let's talk about him. Okay. Oh shit, he can hear us.
Okay.
So okay, now Miss Linda, what were you saying?
So back to the music at the event center. Bill actually has like a stereo system set up already with a speaker, and He has music available. He said, like 60s, 70s, 80s.
He said everything.
Everything.
And they're on
Country,
discs.
yeah, country or hip hop or whatever. Also, so we don't have to worry about music unless Christy wants to, because you can plug your phone in, but you don't have to.
Good.
It will be a barbecue dinner. He's going to prepare brisket and chicken. We're going to have beans and potatoes, not potato salad, he said, but potatoes. And we'll have tea and water, of course. And then it will be BYOB.
Oh, wow. Shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
To run a tab over at the country club, like $200.
And they clean it up and they serve us. So
Yes.
we can party and have fun.
Right.
So, are you guys have any other activities that night at Saturday besides the dancing and eating? We had what's that? The camera, the selfie camera.
Yes,
Didn't we,
we are.
Lisa?
Booth.
Yeah, photo booth. That's it. Yes, yes.
Yes, we are going to have that also. I don't know what is that what you call it? The photo booth? It's just the little photo stand thing that takes
Photos.
selfies. Yes, and then they send them to your phone or your email.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will have that available. Also.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If it's through Peter Vera's
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
yes.
She also provides some props like hats and little
Yeah.
things. One of the things that we also did is we created a Zoom meeting for our reunion for the people that couldn't attend.
Nice.
And we set up a monitor, a screen with my computer and a wide angle lens, and people could log in and people that were there could come and talk to people. So that was
Great
something,
idea.
yeah, for people that couldn't show up. So
We
they could
had our
still
shit
see-
together, people.
You did.
Telling you.
You did. I'm getting all
And
kinds of good ideas.
And that was and then they had what we called ourselves, not Def Leppard, but we did a lip sync to photograph.
I saw the pictures. Y'all all dressed up.
Yes, we did.
That's
And
right.
And Miss
So
Lisa
can
was
we-
the one-handed drummer.
So can the rest of us expect to get this much smarter over the next 5 years?
Yeah, I would think so. I hope so. just don't hang around William. He'll be brainy.
Sean, turn the light off. It's too bright coming off the forehead.
My screen, you guys are separated. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Sure.
Hey, we're gonna brag. Other things we did. I started you remember that what's it called? The water challenge, the bucket challenge.
Bucket
The
challenge.
ice
Yeah.
bucket.
We
ice
did.
water.
I started one. I called the cheer challenge. So I took a video and I cheered. Said something about the reunion and I cheered, and then I challenged 4 or 5 people, and we had several people do it. And there was a few like, oh wow, he did it or she did it. So yeah, it was fun. I mean, guys, you got to be active on Facebook.
Yeah.
You got to be active every day. So people can see in their feed. So
Yeah, that's what I've
we
been
had-
doing is just posting silly little things, trying to every day something to bring it back on people's feed. So that's my goal over the next couple of weeks is do something.
Yeah,
Sean,
that challenge worked. I did an initial video because I had not attended a single reunion, and COVID and losing my dad and a whole bunch of stuff just really changed my perspective. And I want to reconnect with the people that were important to me. So after I did that video, Michael got the grand idea to do it as a tag, and that just kind of grew legs, and that alone brought a far greater attendance and participation, because then everybody got in on the video making and tagging other people. And so a lot of people that were on the fence about going were inspired or motivated from those videos. So what we did is we started with all the committee members. All the committee members posted a video of challenging somebody. So that might be something to consider to, entice people to join in the fun and games.
Yeah, great idea.
Yeah.
We've had this Facebook page for, gosh, I think I started it at our last reunion, so 10 years ago, and invited everybody 10 years ago. And so, nope, I don't know if people check in enough. So those are all great ideas to get some more activity.
Absolutely. So Sean, how many reunions have you been to? Zero.
Zero.
So this should be your first one. Okay.
My first one.
Well, cool. And where you guys? Oh, by the way, I booked the president's house. So Lisa stayed there, Andrew Dunlap, Gwyneth Dunlap, and Sean Foley, and we had our own mini reunion. So if that house is available, you guys should get it. It was a fun time.
My guess is somebody's already gotten it, but I can check and see. But it's a great place. Yeah.
Because some of us we met Thursday night. Several of us came. They all came out of the house over Thursday
early. night.
So
yeah. I had when I first moved back to Plainview, I had to go give a talk there to a group. Some group, I can't remember, but I went in and gave a little talk, and it's like, wow, I grew up in this house. I used to spend the night over here and sneak out, right? With Karina and everybody. Yeah. So
hell, there's enough doors.
It's such a strange full circle moment.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, y'all should find out if somebody from your class rented it. Michael sent out a message to everybody in our class that it was an open door policy starting Thursday night. And I will tell you, so many people showed up either for a cocktail or breakfast the next morning or lunch. We had so many meaningful conversations. It was just a round robin of people coming through to sit down and visit with us. It was, we had to kick people out. And I'm like, it's 3:00 in the morning. We have to go so we can sleep. But it ended up being so, by the time we got to Saturday night, so many people had come through our house that it was just, I mean, the bonding was really remarkable to have meaningful conversations.
It didn't help. We had a bucket or a trough of beer, 12 different liquor bottles of wine. So that helped.
It's a good thing it's a good thing we did this. We're getting really good ideas.
There you go. Reed. Hey, brother. What about you, man? How many reunions have you attended?
This. Oh. Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
He's frozen. Oh, there he is.
You unmute yourself.
Okay. I went to the 10-year, and I haven't been to one since. So this will be my second.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any pictures from the 10-year?
No. I just went to the Friday night, I think. I didn't do anything the rest of the weekend.
That was pre-iPhone.
That's
yeah.
probably before the telephone.
That was before.
Taking pictures.
Well, they still had cameras. They still had cameras. You had to take to the developer, but there was cameras. Yeah, the ones you got to set up and your image is upside down and you got to hold still. And
one 10-year, didn't we end up over at your house, your parents' house, Christy?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was, I remember staying there until
all hours of the morning.
Yeah, it was late.
I've done that. Most reunions had like an after hours at either my house or my parents' house. My dad and his class, they're from 1961. They're all very close, sort of like y'all's Lisa and Michael, and they have a reunion every 5 years. Since 1961, and I've been to every single one of them. I've been to all my parents' reunions, and so they always have a big after party at their house, and so I sort of wanted to continue that to give us the opportunity to gather after the official things, right? Have some place to go.
So I'm hearing the after party is at Christie's. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's it.
Okay, good to know.
Just send your husband to Houston. He can hang out with me for the weekend.
We'll put the address just on social media generally, so people can come. Yeah.
That's cool. William, how many reunions have you been to?
I went to the 30, and that's the only one.
You didn't come to the other ones?
No, I didn't want to see y'all.
Okay.
You were incarcerated, right?
No, that was after I got out. No, the 30th was the only one that I had. I don't know. I guess I had the chance, or inkling or whatever. But
Yeah.
I was in South Texas and came all the way back up here for it.
I remember that.
Wow. Okay. What about you girls? Tiffany?
I went to the 10-year and then we had one, was it 35, like 5 years ago? I just remember Jennifer Horan went, it was at the country club, and she said, come on, you need to go. So I went with her. I think it was 35. I don't think it was 30.
10 years
Yeah, I
ago.
think it was 35.
At 35?
I just remember
I thought
Annetta
it was in
Bogart,
2015.
There was one I think it was 2009.
Oh, 2000. No, 2015. Because
Was
I
it 15?
didn't get to go. Yeah.
there was a lot of people there that I enjoyed visiting with.
Was it the
Well,
old school reunion?
Country club.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 2015. And the only reason I remember is because my daughter was going to WT and I was going to
Yeah.
go with Tiffany and Jennifer. And I had to take my daughter to WT for orientation. So I didn't get to go. So
Yeah, that one was the last one was at the country club. That's right.
it was at the country club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie Kelly. Julie
Yes.
was in charge.
Yes.
Okay.
You're laughing
Well,
at.
cool.
Hunter.
All right. A-Day.
Yes.
Head cheese. I assume you've been to every one.
Every one of them.
That's what a leader is all about. And how many were they?
What do you mean? How many reunions?
Yeah, y'all had.
Oh, we've done them every 10 years.
Okay.
You know, like a lot of classes, we had the 10-year reunion and it's like, let's do this every 5 years. We love it. And then it never happens. So we've done them every 10 years.
Okay.
But
All
they've
right.
been fun. We've had a good time. We've had a
Well, I hate to say this, we're getting older and some of us are dropping off, you know, you may
Oh,
want to
well, let's make it the
consider
last
5
one.
years.
getting older.
No, I hope we have at least one more
I hope so.
or two more. Two
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. No, I
Six
think
would
my
be
dad
pretty
just had
nice.
his 65th. Or
Yeah.
something like
Wow.
that. Yeah,
So-
something crazy. So
So
Well,
how
I
are you
had a really
feeling
good
about it?
time at our 30, so that's the reason why I'm doing this.
what'd you say?
Kind of like
I had a lot of
everybody
good.
asks me
I had a
what I
good
want
time
for
at
my
our 30.
birthday. I say to have another.
So how are y'all feeling about this? 40, you don't think about it when we're in high school, but if you do, you think 40th, oh, damn, you're old when you're going to do the 40th.
Ancient.
Yeah. So how are y'all feeling about it? Anybody, just say how you're feeling about this being your 40th. Is it surreal?
Bizarre. Yeah.
Bizarre?
Surreal, bizarre. I'm in denial. It's just all these weird emotions because I still see us as we were, and I don't feel 58. I feel like I'm about 30 something, and I act like I'm about 30 something, and my body's starting to push back on that. But it's really odd. It's an odd feeling, kind of unsettling for me.
Buy you a Harley, it makes you feel young again.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to Jeff
For me,
James this morning, and we were saying the same thing.
Really?
That it just seemed like yesterday that we were graduating, and doesn't feel like it's been 40 years. And then we got to talking about the body pushing back and saying, but here we are.
Yeah.
But
You know what?
Yeah.
I want to challenge the Wawas to have a little scrimmage with the local younger.
I doubt you'll make that happen, but that would be a good challenge.
That's a great idea. We should do something Wawa's related.
Yes, I agree. So who are you looking forward to seeing at this reunion, Christy?
Oh my gosh.
And why?
No, I'm not telling why. It's hard to pick anyone out.
Yeah, she sees me all the time anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Well, we had
He
what?
was at the top of my list, but God, I moved back to Plainview and see him all the time. The person that I've been texting with this week to try and get him to come is Thad Carthel. He has not been to any of them. None of them.
No, he went to 10.
Was he there?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't remember that, but
You actually got him to text back to
I
you?
did. Yeah. Yeah. We've been going back and forth. So, and then I heard from Chad Englehart today.
I guess he don't like me.
I think it's when I hear from somebody, you know, that makes me excited. Like I put on our Facebook page just a little while ago, Julie and Patrick Branch have registered. So I'm excited to see them, and I'm glad Patrick's coming. He's not part of our class, of course, but he's one of us just the same. So I think it's when people start to say that they're going to be there and then they've signed up, that's when I start to get excited about seeing somebody.
Awesome. Melissa, are you looking forward to seeing anyone in particular?
You know, it's interesting. Of course, all the people on the screen that I've kept in touch with via Facebook mostly because I haven't been back in so long. You know, I think the last time I went back to Plainview was for it was for Susan Castleberry's mom's funeral. But I also went to Tim Hartage's dad's funeral. And so it seems like these sad events have been the times when people have come together. So I'm looking forward just to seeing everybody that I ran around with. I mean, I hope Colin Miller can make it. I hope Thad, Carthel, and Chad, of course, all of you. You know, Sherry Hunter. I want to see Sherry and Sean have a SmackDown. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be fun. They're just brutal to each other on Facebook, so I want to see them in real life. Um, it's just everybody. Again, it seems like yesterday, and I think being on Facebook gives you this false sense of being physically close, but you can always reach out. So it's going to be nice to actually reach out and hug everybody. I can't wait to hug everybody's neck.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sean, how about you? Since you have not been to any reunion, are you looking forward to seeing someone?
I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Besides your sister.
I've the only 2 times I've been to Plainview was for funerals, like Melissa said, and I'm looking forward to being there on a more cheery occasion and getting to visit with some people. I'm gonna see if I can get Trey Beasley to show up.
Yeah.
I've seen him in quite a while.
Excellent. Tiffany and Linda?
Well, I actually was talking to Sherry, just some messages on Facebook, and she did say she's coming.
Yay.
So I'm excited to see her. Just friends that I hung out with in high school. Nikki McInnes.
She's coming.
Oh, is she? Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Williams, I would love to see Christy Watson.
She's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, see? Of course, Chris Thompson and I were friends from elementary, probably first grade on up, and we don't hardly communicate, just Facebook, follow each other. So
yeah, I hope she comes. I haven't seen her. She hadn't been back to one.
No. I think the twins were at the last one, or
Nita was.
Nita, okay, and then Annetta Bogart. I think she's in Amarillo.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I was thinking about Risha Roderick, Leisha Sanders, just all these people. I'm thinking, well, maybe somebody has spoke to them. Maybe someone knows they're coming. So that would be great if we could check off where we know that we don't need to reach out. I messaged Stacy Hartage, so she would tell Tim because he's not on Facebook.
I think they're registered.
They're registered.
Good.
And I reached out to Valinda Hess and Sonia Stanford and Robin Matthews on Facebook. Robin is having surgery on her back, unfortunately, so she'll miss it. But I haven't heard back from Sonia or Valinda. So,
I don't think Robin has been back to any of them. I haven't seen her since we graduated.
Funny story. My wife was teaching elementary in Leander, where we lived there, and she brought home these pictures of people she was teaching with, and one of them was Valinda Hess.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Dang.
That's a small world.
That's cool. What about you, Linda? Who are you looking forward to seeing?
I've actually been in contact with Kenneth Bond Kemp. And so I'm trying to get her to come. I don't know. She's thinking about it. I don't know why. She lives in Canyon and she comes here all the time to see me and I go to see her. But anyway, I'm trying to get her to come and her husband, Bill. And then I also reached out to Dawn McGavick. Dawn and I were really good friends for a long time in high school, and we still see each other. Every once in a while, we've ran into each other, but I did text her, and she said that she's going to really try to come. And, when she was when we were in high school, her dad owned the McGavick dealership here. And we just had so much fun because she would have like a different car all the time. And we were talking about that one day where she had like a Corvette and she had like a Camaro. And I was like, do you still do that? Do you still get like all these different cars? But she was like, no, because my brother owns it. But anyway.
Brothers.
And I've reached out to John Collins, and he actually
Right.
just texted me just now back. So I'll get with him and give him some more information.
Good.
And let's see. Yeah, so hopefully.
Cool. Heath?
Oh, kind of looking forward to seeing some of the guys I was in band with, like Rodney Hunt. The other thing, kind of bittersweet, is some of the people that won't be there because they have passed. I was telling Christy the other day about a good friend of mine we all knew is Malcolm Cowart. He and I were childhood buddies, and of course we saw each other a lot at college because he was a cheerleader of all things at Wayland while I was in the pep band at WT, and the girls teams would play non-conference games, so we would always get together after the games. And then he joined the Air Force after graduation, and I went to work for the DOT and kept in touch. Our brothers also were the same age, so they kept in touch. And of course, he retired and unfortunately was killed in a accident running a forklift here just about 5 years ago. And then, of course,
no.
Bruce Hernandez, he and I were in Boy Scouts together, and he's gone. Eddie Ransom, we were in band together, and he's gone. And it's just unfortunate. A lot of people, more people than I thought would be at this age. We're all talking about we don't feel as old as we are, but we're getting there. And we lost two people here recently, and these were also guys I hung out with: Ted Culp and Coy Rice. And I mean, what, Coy just like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, but Chris Bratcher, funny thing, the last time I saw him, and of course he's married to Melissa, and was it, of all things, it was Brian Wall's funeral. And that, talk about getting together for funerals and stuff like that, where you end up having a little mini reunion because a lot of your classmates show up, and you end up talking for hours at the funeral home, and then you try to go off and have coffee somewhere and talk. But again, I'm just looking forward to seeing everybody hung around with casually, good friends that we had. Just trying to see some of my old bandmates because PHS had an excellent band back in the day, and still good. All three of my kids went through the band program here at Plainview and did real well.
Nice. Reed, how about you, brother?
Last summer, Brent and Leah Kay were here for, I guess, her reunion, and that's the first time I'd seen Brent Gabriel since the day we graduated. And so he and I went and had breakfast Saturday morning at IHOP, and it was like we hadn't missed a beat. And so I look forward to seeing him, but I look forward to seeing everybody. Does anybody know how to get a hold of Kurt Mosley?
Kevin's wife, Kevin, Kevin or
Kevin. They're both
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin was married to Kevin.
His wife,
But-
she's on Facebook.
Okay. Anyway, I mean, just a lot of those guys, the Wawas.
The Wawas.
AC, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were a pretty tight group. We all ran around, and Pat was Patrick Branch. He was the outsider that came inside. So I mean, because we just all ran around, and we did everything together. I mean, we went to the movies together. We were just all together all the time. So it would be cool if everybody showed up. Probably won't, but I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Well,
You know.
this is what you guys are doing. You guys got to reach out to everyone.
Uh,
And it was sad. You're gonna hear some from like. There's no way they would come because they didn't have a good,
Have a good
high school years. But there was a few of those that, because of Lisa's video, came. They're like, why not? And they had the best time. They had a great time. So let me ask you guys this. And you just mentioned the name. Who would be your dark horse or your wild card? Like ours would be Jackie Ross. No one's has not heard or seen Jackie Ross since we graduated. Not even her brothers who just passed away.
Yeah.
They never heard from her. That would have been our dark horse. Who's Reed? Who would be y'all's dark horse if someone just shows up?
That's tough.
That is tough.
Or anyone?
Like looking through the Facebook page to
I
see.
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, no, these people probably won't be on Facebook.
Right.
It would have
I mean,
been
we have
Malcolm
to-
Cowart for me, but he's gone.
But he's gone.
He-
He won't be
yeah,
there.
he never showed up, and we talked about it. 'Cause
Well,
honestly, I've been to all of them.
if you'd asked me up until this conversation, I'd have said Thad Carthel because
Yeah.
for the most part, he's been a ghost.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Not social at all.
No.
I was in Tulsa and tried to get a hold of him, and he blew me off.
Hmm.
Were you blaming him?
That's
Man?
normal.
Come on.
Yeah, I blame him.
Well, I hope Greg Harding shows up.
Oh, that would be a hoot. Yeah.
No, man.
That's an old guy. Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Is Curtis coming?
I haven't heard from him. Haven't heard.
And is Jeff James going to come? I haven't seen him on Facebook
I
in
ta-
ages.
Oh, he got off of Facebook, but he still comes on under Tug
Darby?
Puppy.
Yeah.
His dog. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he still gets in there and sneaks around. But I asked him today, and he said, he said at the moment, he said no. He said, but that always changes when the time comes. And he's going to bring me a check by for you, Christy.
Oh, good. Thank you. We need it.
Yeah. So
I'm texting Kevin Mosley right now for Kurt's
good.
number.
You know who else I would like to show up is Karina.
Yes.
Karina
Yes.
Tester.
Yep.
I don't know that she's come back for any of them.
There you go.
Thought she was at our tent.
Was she? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm old. I can't remember that far back. So
I'm trying to find that picture of us, the group picture, because I want to say she was on the front row, if I remember. It's weird. My mind works in very strange ways. Things I remember.
Somebody, Janine Sanders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She was there for the 10th, and that was someone who spent a lot of time with in grade school, but kind of in high school we didn't hang out that much, but saw each other weirdly in college. She was at A&M and I was at WT, so when I would go down to WT for doing college stuff, I would run into her. So it was kind of nice to have that connection there. But I don't think she's been back since our 10th.
No, I don't think so either. Y'all remember Eddie Pitts and Sheila?
I messaged him. I did on Facebook.
Good. I see him occasionally. So.
Here's our 10th reunion
Oh,
picture.
that's
It is on our
right.
Facebook page. So,
Yes.
and if I can see anything, Susan Martin. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Perry Long. Oh my gosh, so many. Sydney Snelling.
Oh, and I talked to Casey.
Isn't Perry Long like a doctor, or does she live in Europe or something?
I don't know.
She lives in Central Texas somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
She could still be a doctor.
I mean, she can be a
Yeah.
doctor.
Brent Wall. I wonder if Brent
I
Wall
got
can
his
come.
number, $100.
There
All
you
right.
go.
I
What
don't
about
care if he's there. I'm
Jack?
just kidding.
I'm gonna text it to the group.
Good. Thank you.
So I want
And you
to.
what?
I'm going to ask y'all a serious question. This is going to be a really big pitch for y'all. When I did my video that had nothing to do with tagging somebody, the challenge, it was a really vulnerable video. I really shared some personal things about why I had not attended, and that, no, unbeknownst to anyone, that I'd had some trauma in high school, and I didn't elaborate on that. but I challenge people that, life is short. We've lost so many classmates, and this may be your last opportunity to see somebody. And it seems very morbid, but let's face it, we're aging. So one of the questions, this is going to be your chance to do that on this show for all of you. So the question I'm going to ask you is, what would you like to convey to your classmates why it's important to attend this reunion? And I want you all to answer it. I'm going to start with Heath.
It's really easy. We're all Gen Xers, and to be honest, no one understands us, and we're the only ones that understand each other.
That's right.
And
That's such a great answer.
We are. I hire engineering graduates all the time, have interns, and I'll say things, and they're just like totally amazed that the things that we did, especially at these kids at their age. Mm-hmm. And guys, to be honest, we're lucky we made it to this. I'm really amazed that we've lived as long as we have. It is really strange. I thought I had a great childhood, but this is it, to connect with people that know you and probably understand you, and probably a lot of other people have no idea.
That's
great answer.
Mr. Hancock, wake up. What would you like to convey to your classmates why it's important to attend this reunion?
He has a girlfriend.
Yeah. Best of all.
That's right.
Like he said, we ain't no damn spring chicken anymore. Tell that by looking at Hunter. But yeah, it's
no.
Yeah, it's time for us to all get back around and get together. Okay.
Well said.
Melissa?
I echo everything that everybody said. The funny thing is, I always, more and more, I just love to tell people where I'm from. And I'm out here in Palo Alto, California, at a trial academy teaching lawyers how to do trials. And two of my faculty members went to Baylor with Leah Kay and Brent and John Paul Lyle. And it's funny how they like, it's like their heads rotated when I said, oh yeah, I'm from a little tiny town in the panhandle of Texas called Plainview. And they both just thought, they said, what? We went down the road of, oh yeah, so-and-so. And it's just like it's the center of the earth. And one thing, I'll tell y'all a really funny story. So when I moved to Dallas 20 something years ago, I bought a house and would walk my dogs, and down the street there was this old pickup in the driveway, and it had a Bob Gardner Chevrolet sticker on it. And I thought, what are the odds? And so one day I saw this couple sitting outside, and I just said, I have to ask you about that Bob Gardner Chevrolet sticker. I said, I'm from Plainview. Are you from Plainview? And he said, no, but Ellen Gardner's my aunt. And
oh, wow.
So it's just like, Plainview is the center of the universe. There's always some connection. And I don't know, with my parents passing away, and it's just like we've got this chance to maintain our connections and build on them. And I feel like, time is not on our side. So let's do it. I mean, no matter what happened in high school, we're different people now. I mean, we have this wonderful connection of being from one of the greatest little towns that has ever been. So let's stay together.
That's right.
Yeah, it's well said, because that is true. We're adults. We're not the same assholes that we were back in high school. I admit it. I was an asshole. I'll say it. And now being, like Lisa mentioned, I will be 61 next month. I mean, it's like, yeah, I'm of course not the same person, but yeah, I love doing this podcast and ours, because I want to reconnect to people and show, hey, I'm a really cool guy. I'm not an asshole. So, but anyway, thank you, Melissa.
Thanks.
Reed?
I was really fortunate talking about how close everybody was. So, my mom and dad got married when I was like 7 years old. So I have an older brother, older sister, Tim and Kelly. They were
Mhm.
from Tim. And then I have a younger sister, Amy, that passed away, and then Brandon. And so I was right there in the middle. And so I knew everybody. And you know what? I can't think of a time when I didn't feel at home with any of those people. And that's still true today. And this is just this is me putting my heart out there. So I distanced myself from everybody on my own after high school. And the day we graduated, it hit me that everybody was gone.
Mm.
And I loved everybody so much. And I love being in Plainview, Texas. And I love the people. And don't be me and waste so much time not having the people that meant the most to me in your life, because they're the ones that made me who I am. And so coming full circle back to being me is the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And I'll thank all of y'all that are here and listening and whatever else. Plainview is one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I hope everybody shows up at the reunion. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I love you guys.
Love you, Reed.
We love you too, honey.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
good. That's good. That's
Nice sentiment. I like
That's
that.
it. Yep. Sean.
Man, some of my best memories are old dirt roads and cornfields in Plainview, Texas, hanging out and visiting with great people. I just want to see them all again. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings along the way, and if I did, I apologize. And I'd love to see y'all again and just have a little time to spend together.
Wonderful.
Huh.
Tiffany.
Oh, I can't hardly say anything after all of that. That's really good. Hearing all that, it kind of opens you up and realize how much time's passed. And I don't know about y'all, but raising your kids, you kind of want to say, if you only knew, or if I could go back, or I mean, I'm constantly doing that. And don't let high school make your life. It all changes later. And anyway, yeah, we do grow up, learn a lot, and we all did some things in high school and had fun doing it or suffered consequences even afterwards. But it's still, I'm happy to be here and I'm glad I'm 58 and have the family and friends I have in my life and still being in Plainview. I tried to get away from Plainview twice and I ended right back here. So,
cool. Linda.
and wait, one more thing. It is fun being a realtor too, because like Michael, I think I talked to you about your parents' old house one time. I've got friends from high school. Well, Lisa Ledesma, I sold her a house, and then somebody will call me about their parents needing to sell their house. So it's like reconnecting and getting to talk about old times. So that's exciting.
Nice. Linda.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, Plainview. You know, I love Plainview. I'm very proud that I live in Plainview, and I'm just excited about everybody that I've talked to about coming to the reunion. And I do hope that we have more people that'll come. We wanted to make it chill to where people will feel comfortable. And yeah, and I don't know why y'all are all talking about like we don't have much time, because I consider myself like in my 40s. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. I'm not sorry. That's okay. But I mean, it's like Lisa said, we kind of all look the same, but we also try our best to be healthy and happy. And that's all we're striving for. And so you're only as old as you feel.
That's
So Yeah.
I don't
So,
know about y'all. When I look in the mirror, I see my dad. So I was like, how did you
okay,
get in
I'm
there?
talking about Melissa, Christy, and me and Tiffany.
Oh yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
y'all don't look a day over 19, you bet. But
Oh my God.
Come on, give me
A
21
lot.
at least.
I get that a lot, Heath.
yeah, no,
That's cool.
I look great. My dad was a good looking guy. I'll give him that, but it's my dad.
Oh my gosh.
Well, do we need to even ask Christy, because Christy's gonna scare the shit out of him to come, but that's her. But well, anyway, why
No,
Christy?
yes.
Besides
Go ahead,
that,
Christy. What do you want to convey to your classmates of why it's important to attend?
Um, Gosh, everybody has had such good answers. I am in a weird place right now after 30 years moving back to Plainview. Never thought that was in my plans. I was going to be gone and gone for good. We all have those ideas when we're in high school. I'm out of here. I'm out of this little town and those kinds of things. And in some respects, I did that. But as we get older and get sentimental, and parents start to leave us, and friends start to leave us, and things start happening at this age, you do get very sentimental about things. Moving back to Plainview at this point in my life, I've had so many like really full circle moments that have just been really profound in a lot of ways. I go to the bank and sit and talk with Linda for an hour in the afternoons, and we just catch up and gossip and do those things. And I see Heath.
Don't tell all our secrets, Christy.
I know.
yeah, you guys
Sorry.
aren't working.
I'll talk to your boss about it. Heath comes in and we sit and visit, and I have all kinds of people all over town, whether it's in our class or not. And it's just, it's a feeling that you don't get anywhere else from anyone else. I can sit and talk with these guys, and it's like, it's 1985 again, 1984 again, and I feel a very deep connection. I may not have seen somebody in 20 or 30 years, but I still feel a very deep connection. And something about being in Plainview and having those connections adds a lot more value to it for me right now. So I would just encourage everybody to come back and feel that feeling and get to see Plainview. It's not the same Plainview that you grew up in. Of course, it's my job to sell Plainview, so I'm going to sell Plainview to you. But it's a different town. There's a different vibe. There's different things going on. You want to go see some of the stores that aren't there anymore and have been taken over by other things. It's just some really cool things going on in Plainview. So I'm excited for people to see, the Plainview that I get to see every day, and some of us get to see every day, and to sort of relive your connection to Plainview and the people in it. It's been, like I said, a very profound experience for me over the past 3 or 4 years, and I think it'd be a really good experience for everybody else too.
Nice. And now you guys have a Whataburger at Chick-fil-A. Come on.
That's right.
Come on.
Come on. Got more coming.
Well, nice. Well, good. So,
And a Wingstop.
I'm sorry.
And a Wingstop.
And a Wingstop.
Oh, wow.
And yeah.
And
Yeah.
Wow.
They have great cut fries. Really good.
7 bread.
So, Linda, what was my question? Is how do people register, and how much is it to attend?
Oh, okay. So Christy did posted the website myevent.com on our page, and also we've been sharing that. It's $50 for both nights, Friday and Saturday. If you want to just come on Friday, we decided on $20, and on Saturday, if you only come, it's $40 per person.
Now, my event, is it a / it's got to be a / I assume.
Yeah.
Oh,
For myevent.com / what?
EHS TX 1985, I believe.
Okay. All right. And you said it's 50 per person, 20
Yeah.
per person if you come following Friday night, and $40 per person. And again, you mentioned it's BYOB. That's the best thing, man. I may show up for
On
that.
Saturday.
And then I just raid Williams cooler. So you guys I'm sorry.
Michael, I was just going to say some of the other things that we've added on, like golf is extra. So if somebody wants to play golf, that's extra, and football.
The
tickets.
game, the football. Oh geez. Lisa, got anything? I mean, I was going to ask one other thing.
No.
Yeah, if you go to the trap shoot, I'll have birds, but you'll have to provide your own shells and gun. So no 10 gauges.
And Melissa will have the release document.
Yes. Rock
Right.
solid. Mhm.
So
basically
That's
it'll say at
cool.
the bottom, don't shoot yourself or anybody else.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Shooting for dummies.
Oh, any contest. You guys can have like the farthest, whoever came the farthest or most changed.
we did
The
that
most.
we did that at our 10-year reunion.
No.
I mean, I guess we can do it again. I just remember nobody being really excited about it. I don't know. Does anybody else remember that from our 10-year reunion?
I don't.
Yeah, it wasn't very memorable.
I don't either, so I don't think it went over very well.
Exactly. What I remember from our 10-year reunion is that we had a DJ, I think, or maybe it was karaoke. I can't remember. And it was so bad. And so we sent William, Greg Harding up there to just talk. Just gave him the microphone and just talked. And he's hilarious. So
funny.
I got to show this. Our 10-year, we had contest, and one was who had the best spouse or girlfriend. And I'm not going to mention the person's name. He had a hot chick. He brought a hot chick. And someone wrote, so-and-so's rent a date. So, because I was on the committee, I read that. I'm like, oh, that's funny. I wanted to share with people. But anyway, it was funny.
Michael, did y'all do contests like that?
We already just traveled for male and female.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, just one, right? No, we just had Gwyneth Dunlap came from, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I screwed up. It was actually Angela Young.
Right.
She should have won it because she was 100 miles further in Seattle, because Gwyneth lives in like near DC in Virginia.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh crap, forgot about Angela. Yeah, she would have won. Sorry, Angela. But yeah, that's the only thing we had. But we had entertainment, like as I mentioned. What's the name of our damn Def Leppard? Andrew brought it up. Named it. It meant old and tired. Not Darth. But anyway, so guys.
I'm old and tired. I don't remember.
So
every other week Wayne asks me if I have dementia. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I do.
William.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little high school before we get off. Can you share just a funny story from the high school days?
About somebody or
anything? Anything? Rodeo?
I didn't do anything when I was in school, so I'm pretty. I remember there was one night, not mentioning Sean's name or anything, or Deb's. We were where the old YMCA was, the draw. It was full of water, and I was sitting in the middle. Sean, don't do it. He said, "Wing whiz in that little yellow or blue Toyota." He said, "We can make that." I said, "Sean, don't do it." "Yeah, we can do that." Deb said, "Sean, don't do it."
I believe you were hollering "floor it," if I remember right.
We got out in the middle of it, and water started coming through the windows.
Oh, jeez.
Cassette tapes were floating out the passenger window.
Oh my.
Oh wow.
I could tell stories
all day long.
All night, all day, all night.
Well, don't worry. You and Sean and what's his name will be on the show soon. Debs, y'all will be on there. So
That'll be good.
Well, we've
we'll
been
have
trying
a
to talk
we'll
Debs
have a
into coming, and
we'll have a 4-parter. What about you, Reed? You want to share a little? It doesn't have to be funny. It can be touching, anything.
Whose VW was it that we turned sideways in
Kenneth,
the
wasn't
parking
it?
lot? William, do you remember
Um,
that?
was it Kenneth?
It was Kenneth.
Maybe.
Was it
Tuttle.
Kenneth?
Was that Sean? Was that right? We
It
turned.
was.
turned
Didn't
the
we put it
V-
between the flagpoles?
Yes, between the
You did.
flagpoles.
Was
Yeah.
it Carrie Tuttle?
I can't. It
I
was
don't
Carrie
remember whose it
Tuttle.
was. I just
That's
remember
another
Mary coming
name.
on the PA system in 4th period and calling us
Yeah.
out by name and telling us to go put the car back.
Is
Oh,
that
wow.
is that Sean? Is that the same day that you showed up to school in shorts and boots?
Never.
Remember when they told us no shorts
I doubt
and
it.
you kept?
Sean?
I guess one of my favorite memories is we were using a snow shovel, and we had it tied to a bumper, and we were snow skiing through the parking lot.
I remember that.
McBee drug us into the office, and we were trying to explain to him it was nowhere in the rule book that you could not ski behind a truck in the parking lot. We didn't win that argument, by the way.
That's cool. Who was all part of it?
Golly, I'm too old to remember that. Seemed like Lee
Okay.
Mix was involved, and maybe William. Were you driving?
plead the fifth.
He was driving. I don't remember who all was involved.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, cool. What about you, Heath? Any band stories or?
Oh, I was pretty benign through high school. I didn't cause any trouble or anything, but I do remember one time when we still had bonfires for homecoming, and it was, if you remember, I used to drive an old '64 Ford pickup truck, which I still have, and it was me, Ted Culp, and our homecoming dates, which mine was Buffy Ramsey, and then I can't remember the other guy was her best friend that always stuck around. But we're hauling ass out to the east end of town where we used to always either the bonfire would be out at Westridge, or not Westridge, Westgate, or it'd be on the east side of town. And I can't exactly remember the property we'd be on, but we're hauling ass out there. I'm hauling a bunch of band instruments with me, and of course Ted played the bass drum, and we're in the hood of my pickup comes up and comes unhitched and flies up and scares the hell out of everybody, and we almost wrecked. So
Oh my God.
I had to pull over. It ended up bending a bunch of the mounts on my truck, but we got it back going and went back down the road, and Buffy Ramsey never rode with me ever again.
Melissa?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
That
I
one
mean,
time in band camp?
that one time, there were lots of times. I'm lucky to be alive. I mean, considering all the trips we made to Nazareth, I
Yes.
mean, who
You
who
said
drives
one trip.
just
Now
that
it's
one
trips.
trip, that one trip. There was a time that Kenneth Bond and I created this like mannequin thing, and we got somebody's mom's wig head and we painted makeup on it and got a wig and then got clothes and just kind of attached everything together, and we rode around with it and we would beat it up at stoplights on 5th Street. And someone called the police.
Oh my gosh.
And then after the police were satisfied that we really weren't beating anyone up, we took the head off and put it on my hood ornament. You remember hood ornaments? I mean, they don't make those anymore.
That's true.
But yeah, we had this head on my hood ornament driving up and down 5th Street. Those were such good times. Visiting in the Gibson's parking lot.
Yeah.
Just, turning around at the Spud Nut shop. Just good times. It was a fun time.
And that-
Innocent time.
Yeah, that's one thing kids don't do. They don't drag. They don't
Really?
drag. Yeah, don't drag the street. Don't
Well, they've got
don't
these.
sit in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Play hacky sack till midnight. No.
Yeah. Nobody talks to each other anymore in person.
No, there's actually a fourth monkey has emerged. You know, you have the see, speak, and talk. No, evil. Now there's a monkey with the phone. It doesn't listen. It doesn't see. It doesn't talk.
I saw that. I saw that online.
On the someone put it on Go Knuckle page. Well, Christy, I know you got a nice little story to share.
I can't share most of mine.
Statute of limitations has passed. You're fine.
That's true. There's so many, most of my stories involve like Nikki McInnes and Cheryl Evans and Julie Branch. That was sort of my crew that I ran around with the most. The one story that Cheryl and I both tell often, it was the first concert that she and I ever went to, was Rick Springfield in Lubbock. At the Lubbock Memorial Auditorium, remember? And I think we were maybe sophomores, juniors, I can't remember, but it was the first concert that I ever got to go to. And so we took off in my car and we got right outside of Hale Center, and I had a flat, just busted and flat over on the side of the road. We're like, pre-phones, remember pre-phones. And so we didn't know what to do. We're like, what do we? And so I just drove my car right on into Hale Center, came to the first service station that I could find. And we're like, I got to call my dad. What are we going to do? Now we can't go to the concert. Oh my God. So we bought a tire for $5 and went to the concert.
Oh my God.
Was it the right size?
Who cares? We got to see Rick Springfield.
Now,
my dad killed me. Ooh, he was mad.
I think I forgot her name. Sonia. There's a redhead. Is she in y'all's class? 85. Well, there was a girl. Yes, she had a video of going to Rick his concert a few years ago, and she slaps him in the ass.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
Not kidding. She posted it, and I of course commented it like, "You okay? Got a little Rick there." All right, girls, what about you guys? Because we're actually going to go a little past, but Linda.
I mean, I'm not going to admit anything. Sorry.
I will.
Smart.
You don't. No, I was pretty quiet. I was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still am.
Sweet little innocent.
Well, you had the twins that were like towering over you.
I had
protecting you.
Well, all clarinet players were quiet, so they didn't cause any trouble.
What
I said all clarinet players were quiet.
I mean, I was first chair most of the time.
See, you had. Well, I was first chair tuba, so there.
No, I did. I had Melinda and Belinda, and they were always watching over me, which I'm very thankful for today, because I probably could have ended up, somewhat bad. But
like us.
Fun time. Not like you, Christy, but
Not that bad.
I hung around with older and younger, and I mean, I still remember all those good times, and it was fun. High school was fun, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
All right, Tiffany, you got to have something good.
I do. I got something good. This was in the 8th grade, though. Who was in choir? Mrs. Powers.
Well, I was in
Mrs.
choir.
Powers, Ida Mae Powers.
8th grade.
Yeah.
When we went on that trip and stopped and ate at the Big Texan. So who all did it, but yes,
y'all did that. I didn't know nothing to do with that.
Butter on the napkin, and it went up to the ceiling, so everybody was doing that. And then me, somebody else, Rita, went into the bathroom, and we wrapped the bathroom. I mean, with toilet paper everywhere, just messed it up. And then on the way home on the bus, I guess somebody told on us, but we weren't going to say who we were, but Miss Powers saying, okay, we know who did it already. And so then we fessed up. But the whole choir got in trouble when we got back to school, I guess the next day or week or whatever. Most of us got D-Haul. A few of us got licks. That was the only time I ever got licks in school. But yeah, we had to stop on the road on a payphone and call the Big Texan and apologize.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Can y'all believe I had nothing to do
Oh,
with it?
bull crap.
No.
Didn't know you were such a delinquent. Ooh.
Right.
Right?
I think it was totally almost the whole choir, but
Go
some of
Tiffany. I
got
did not know this.
in trouble.
Damn.
It was already
I bet. Do we? Is William? Have you told yours? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I just can't believe Superman got suspended. I'm still busted about that one.
Okay.
Who's Superman?
Well,
Is he
yeah,
coming?
In the school assembly, and I ran across the stage with an S on my chest while the band was playing Superman.
I don't remember that.
I got 3 days right there at the end of school.
Oh, boy.
Ran right into Jerry Don.
I remember.
Oh,
Well, guys, it's 8:31. So thank you guys. Rather than have parting words, because again, you guys got to promote your show. Give us one sentence. Again, why should your classmates attend the 4th reunion, September 26th and 27th? Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So read one sentence. Why? You got it. Yeah.
Ah, you put me on the spot. Because it's going to be a lot of fun. That's why.
Damn, you took mine.
Yeah.
Well, William.
It's going to be a blast. How's that?
There you go.
Good job.
Melissa.
it's just been far too long since we've all been together. So you all need to be there.
Good. Heath.
Come and make new memories, but don't get arrested.
There you go. You got counselor here. You're a prosecutor or a defender?
No, I don't do any criminal work. So
Oh, okay.
you're
No,
SOL.
you should. Yeah, never mind.
I'll help you call someone, but I mean, the golden rule is don't say anything. Don't talk.
Just don't say anything.
That's
That's your
right.
pie hole.
Follow Linda's advice.
Sean.
Why not?
There you go. Why not? Yeah. Tiffany.
I'd say just like this. Look, an hour and a half has passed and it seems like it's only been a minute.
Mhm.
It'll be
There you
fun
go.
bringing up memories.
Linda.
I would like to see all of my forever friends.
Oh.
Nice.
Aw.
And we'll leave the last for the
Big meanie.
queen.
Be there or we'll talk about you.
That's a good one.
And that's why she scares people.
Yeah. We will have a follow-up podcast with you guys so you can talk about those people.
Good. There we go. You should be there or we're going to talk about you on the podcast.
Yeah, and then if you guys have that Zoom, you guys can talk about them during the Zoom.
That's
Well,
right.
again-
Will you be bringing all the hats to the meeting?
Maybe.
He's in charge of hats.
Hey,
Nobody
listen,
knows.
should we ask them about the teachers? Because that's like, we always like to ask about teachers. It's already 8:34, 4 minutes past. What the hell? Let's go another 15.
Yeah, we'll close with that. So, who was your favorite teacher or the teacher had the most impact on you and why? Melissa.
Oh gosh.
And make it short and sweet, counselor.
Floribel Tisdale.
Aw.
I just loved her. She was such a brilliant teacher, and Plainview was so lucky to have her. She could have taught anywhere, and she chose us.
Awesome.
Nice.
Sean.
Steve Odom, the ag teacher. I think he was a really good guy. He put up with a lot of bull.
Awesome. William.
Well, it wasn't in high school. It was 7th grade, Mr. Benny Estes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I learned more math from that man than I did anybody else. And kids were mean to him.
I know.
well,
they were.
and then I got licks from him, and he would always extend his hand to, no hard feelings. Yeah. Okay, whatever, teacher. Mr. Estes, but anyway.
Heath.
B.O.T. Ryan,
Mm.
our band director. How he let me stay in band was a wonder.
Awesome. Tiffany.
I'd say Coach Casey. Loved him to death. He listened to a bunch of stuff from me and it's like a mentor.
Awesome. Linda?
I would say Linda Eversole. She was my typing and accounting 1 and 2 teacher, and she was always just really sweet and still is.
Nice.
Who
Reed?
has it gone? Reed?
Mrs. Williams, world history. She was hard, but I learned what fair meant in her class. It was she, I learned more in that class than I did any other class probably.
Excellent. Christy?
It's hard for me to pick one. I was a terrible student. I was really bad. So there's not one that I don't know made an educational impact on me. But the one person who stands out to me is Daryl Knuckle, our principal in the 8th grade.
Seventh grade.
I don't know why. I had some conversations with him, and he reached out to me on a couple of things, and it was very special, and supported me on some things. So I just have good memories of him.
Cool.
Mr. Dunlap was the 8th grade.
That's right. Yeah.
And don't forget, Mr. Brown may show up.
That Mr. Brown, I've invited him.
Oh,
There you
That's
go.
right.
He'll definitely be there.
He'll be
Yeah.
there.
man.
I tried to
I saw him
find.
at Chili's 2 months ago and ended up having a nice conversation with him. He
He's the
remembered me.
greatest. Yeah, he's the greatest. I'm going to try and find our principal. What was his name? Larry McBee. I'm going to try and find him
good.
and see who else we can find.
Cool. Well, Lisa, let's end this.
Send you away. Okay, you guys. First of all, thank you for coming on to our show, and I hope that we've given you some ideas for your reunion. I hope it is a great success. It is very evident just in spending the last hour and a half with you that you guys all have a really cool and fun and unique connection to each other, and that's a real blessing and a gift. And I've said this in every podcast. We are all so fortunate to grow up where we grew up. Was it perfect? No. Do people go through hardships? Yes. Some people experience traumas, but at the end of the day, compared to where we see the world today, we lived a very charmed life. And to have the opportunity to reconnect with your classmates and have FaceTime with them and to hug them and to laugh and to reminisce, those are gifts and a blessing that are priceless. You cannot put a price tag. So for all of your classmates that get to watch this video, if you're on the fence about going, make the decision and the commitment to go. I promise you, you will not regret it. You will have the time of your life, and you will be so thankful in the end that you chose to show up for this reunion. Waiting until your 50th may be waiting too long. And so please, please, please join your fellow classmates. They are wonderful folks, and they have taken time out of their busy lives to be part of this committee. And, part of the reward to be in the committee is to show up for y'all, for the hard work that y'all are doing, and, to get to revisit Plainview. So go to the reunion.
Yes.
That's my closing parting words.
I got the idea for the podcast at our 40th reunion.
Oh, cool.
Because I saw at the dinner Saturday night, every table was laughing hysterically. And I'm like, that's a table. I want to go to every table and listen to these stories. And I'm like, I called Lisa and another guy named Sean. I said, why not? Let's get a podcast and let's share these, high school stories that we were sharing at our 40th. So good luck to you guys. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but I know this crew can do it. So, and hopefully you'll hit over 100 plus. So you guys have fun. And again, share this to your profile page, to your class page, and any other pages. So,
We'll do it.
Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Guys.
Good
night.
Good. See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, William. Good night, Sean.
I gotta go now.
Good night,
I can't
Mr.
go.
Reed.
I'm going to take you off.
No.
I'm kicking you out.
How many times did I change caps?
Oh shit! Didn't notice.
I don't know. Did you change caps?
I even had my motorcycle helmet on there one time.
Oh, damn.
Didn't.
Well, y'all are not very perceptive.
We have 8 of you guys to pay attention to.
So go back and you see how many times I change. I've got a whole floor full of caps down
That's
here.
funny. That's funny. There you go.
I told Sean I was going to do it, and he lied and died laughing.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
why
gosh.
I was in charge of the caps.
There you go. Oh, he mentioned that. That's right. All right, brother. Good night,
Dude,
man.
y'all be careful.
You take
Bye.
care. You gonna kick him out? Okay. Well, that was fun. Yeah, we made it. Yay, an hour and 40 minutes. Not bad. Just 20 minutes over our goal, but yeah, I think they'll do well. I think they have a strong committee who's gonna really get the word out that, hey, come join us, have some fun. Like you said, I mean, it sucks to say this, but we're not getting younger.
We're not getting younger, and I do think it is a good strategy. And one of the things that helped our 40th be successful is that we had so many members on our committee. It's so much more productive, and you have more when you have more participation.
Absolutely.
Participation. My goodness, I
Right.
can't even talk past my bedtime. Yeah, so
Yes.
I think that will bode well for them to have so many members on this committee that are helping out. I think it's what really made a difference in ours to have 8 people.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, next week, guys, we're gonna have the class of '86 cheerleaders. Regina, Stacy, Regina Bodeker, Stacy Harris, Sally Galvan, and Lachelle Black. So stay tuned. It'll be
Yep.
another fun one.
It will be
Good
another
night,
fun one.
everybody.
Good
Peace
night.
and love. Peace and love.